Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I hope you are all doing very well today. I would like to, again, continue with just some more comments about the Criterion collection, because now we're in the midst of the Barnes & Noble Criterion Collection sale, July 2019. So for those of you who are able to participate in such sale, I hope you're having a good time. And as always, please feel free to share with us your acquisitions, what you purchased in the sale, what you plan to purchase in the sale. Please leave a comment below here or on other videos. I would love to hear what it is you got and what it is you're planning to get. And for those of you who are new subscribers to this channel, welcome. It's a real pleasure to meet you. My name is Daisuke. How are you doing? I would love to be able to speak with you as well, so please feel free at any time to leave a comment below here or elsewhere, and I'll do my best to get back to you as soon as possible. And then for those of you who are not subscribers yet, I would very much love it if you could subscribe and just join us and leave comments and talk with me and talk with others here. We would definitely love to have you and to talk with you and to hear your recommendations and suggestions for good films to watch. So please, for your consideration, if you're interested, please feel free to subscribe to this channel. So with that, my friends, what I'd like to do is I'd like to talk to you about another filmmaker who has a film in the Criterion collection. And it's a very interesting film by a very interesting filmmaker. The filmmaker's name is Luis Garcia Berlanga, Spain. And the film in question is this film, which is a Blu-ray, spine number 840, from 1963. The film is called The Executioner. The Executioner. And let me just see if I can get this right in Spanish. It is El Verdugo. I hope I got that right. I think my Spanish is not so good. So, The Executioner from 1963, directed by Luis Garcia Berlanga. So, this is a film, Spanish film. It is a wickedly funny, deathly comic film that is like a farce and also like a biting satire and also very cutting edge and quite witty and very frightening and filled with a lot of tension and potential horror. So there are many different tones that seem to be pulling at the very heartstrings and the seams of the film, almost tearing the film apart, almost battling for the soul of the film, which is wonderful because it's just a mix of seemingly disparate and irreconcilable contradictions. And yet it all works in this very witty kind of black comedy of a film. This is The Executioner. And it's in 1963, so it's made and also set during the time in Spain, Francoist Spain, and it's 1960s, so it has a particular context with respect to 1950s and 1960s Spanish history. And so this is a very, I think, it's a film that carries with it a lot of social commentary, perhaps, a lot of satire. And also it's a very funny and compelling and quite brutal story. So it's about death, and it's about executions, and it's about this idea of kind of a claustrophobic pressure that's applied through a kind of authoritarian-like bureaucracy that's applied to our everyday lives. And it's set in a story that's very witty and very funny. The Executioner is a film that I think has a lot to say, and it's also a film that feels very fresh and very alive and filled with a lot of wonder and dread and hope and perhaps a lot of cynicism at the same time. So the filmmaker Berlanga is a very interesting filmmaker. He has a number of other films in his filmography that are, I think, very worth one's attention. And in fact, it would be great for the Criterion Collection to have more films by Berlanga. I wonder if that would ever be possible. I have heard rumors that perhaps there might be more films that might, who knows, be coming maybe in a clip set. I don't know. Rumors are rumors, of course, and so we can't believe everything until something actually materializes. I appreciate that. But it would still be great to have more Berlanga films. But if we were only to have The Executioner, I think that would I'm not sure. Would it be enough? I don't know. But it's certainly a great film to have. It's better to have The Executioner in the Criterion Collection than to not have it at all. And oh boy, you're getting a powerhouse of a film. You're getting a supercharged, funny, energetic film. It feels so fresh and alive, and it feels so earnest and urgent, and it feels like there is death lurking just beneath the surface or just beyond the edges, just a little bit out of sight, but it's always there, and it's ever imposing, and it's creeping up on you, and there's a sense of dread that's permeating the entire work, and yet it's so witty and charged, and it feels light, or does it feel light? Who knows? I mean, there are all these elements of the fantastic and the exaggerated and the absurd that can go either way. It can go into the realm of comedy, or it can go into the realm of dread and suspense and horror almost. And so there is a real wonderful tension, not only within the context of the narrative, but also within the context of the style of the film. So Berlanga has created in The Executioner a real, bona fide, world-class masterpiece of a film. If you haven't seen The Executioner, you are in for a treat. This film is surprising. It will make you laugh. It will shock you. It will, it will make you want to learn more about Berlanga if this is indeed your first foray into the world of the films of Berlanga. So, my friends, my dear friends, The Executioner, for your consideration. If you're looking for something that is fresh and devilishly clever and funny and witty and tense, The Executioner is for you. So, and if this is your first foray into Berlanga, the Blu-ray has a lot of features that I think are very helpful. In particular, there is a documentary here which is a nice sort of primer or introduction to the world of Berlanga and the other works of Berlanga and the importance of Berlanga in the context of Spanish cinema. So it's a very helpful program for someone like myself. I am not an expert in Spanish cinema. I don't have a good grasp on Spanish cinema, and I don't have a good grasp on Spanish history. At least I would like to have a better grasp, but I don't. And so the Blu-ray provides good introductions and good introductory material into the world of Berlanga and his significance and importance in the context of Spanish cinema. So this Blu-ray is highly, highly recommended. If you're interested in Spanish cinema, if you're interested in a really great movie that is funny and witty and tense and quite highly charged, you will not be disappointed if you decide to get The Executioner. This is a funny, fascinating work from Berlanga, so this is highly recommended. For your consideration, my friends, spine number 840 from 1963, The Executioner. Okay, my friends, let me leave it there, and I hope you are doing very well, and until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please, please, please keep on watching a lot of great, great movies. So until we meet again, my friends, cheers.